So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Davey, and I'm back with another NBA 2K20 My League rebuild, man. And I'm doing something a little different that I don't usually do on the channel. We're doing a 2010-2011 Cavaliers rebuild post LeBron era, because this is the season where they lose LeBron, they draft Kyrie in 2011, and let the story begin of just LeBron going to Miami, coming back, leaving again, championships. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this whole thing, man. But before we get into it, make sure you leave a like on this video if you do enjoy it. Hit the subscribe button for more content. Hit the noti bell so you can stay on top of things and be ready for the next upload. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see me play Call of Duty Warzone, Madden, any other games you want to see me play. I'll do it over there. And then make sure to follow me on Twitter. The link should be down below in the description. Now, let's get into this roster. So that's our main goal right now. I'm probably not going to do anything with this team, because I doubt they do any better than what they did in real life, which was 19-63. So, alright, so no surprise here. LeBron James wins MVP in Miami. 27 points a game, almost 9 rebounds and 9 assists, 2 steals, and almost 2 blocks a game. So, yeah, the GOAT doing GOAT things. If you guys can tell by our record, we went 21-61, which is 2 games better than what they did in real life. So, hopefully we still have a lock on that #1 pick. OJ Mayo throwback. Yo, this is gonna be sick. I gotta do these more often. Rookie of the year in Memphis, OJ Mayo. Lamar Odom is your 6th man in LA. LeBron, defensive player as well. Eric Gordon, most improved in Clipperland, which is interesting. This is also the year that Chris Paul becomes a free agent. I think he goes to Lob City. This is where Lob City becomes a thing. And then Rick Carlisle is your coach of the year in Dallas. Man, like, just looking back at like the filthiness of this league, bro. KD, Dwight in his prime, like, oh my god. Westbrook, Monte, Ellis, Dirk, Timmy, Blake, D Rose, 22-year-old D Rose. RIP my guy, the legend, the GOAT, Kobe, Marcus Aldridge, Josh Smith. Oh man, there's some throwback AK-47s in there. So it's looking like 2K knows what's up, man. It's going to be the Mavericks and the Heat. But this time, let's see if the Heat come out with the championship, as the Dallas Mavericks win in Game 7. Wow. So far, we are on track with history as Dirk upsets the Big Three in Miami. Now, this is the most important thing of this whole entire video, because we want to try to get Kyrie back. Now, they do have this #1 pick. If you guys don't remember, they traded Jamario Moon and Mo Williams to the Clippers for Baron Davis and a 1st-round pick from them, which now turns into Kyrie. So, hopefully we do keep this pick. Okay, so we're heading into the top 5 here. Hopefully nothing changes. Rockets. Oh, things are getting shifted around. The Wizards go #5. See what happens here. Ah, damn, we dropped to 4. Shit. So taking a look at the top 3 picks here, man, it's going to be the Rockets, Suns, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves did originally pick 2nd in that draft, and they picked up Derek Williams, so hopefully they don't make the same mistake. The Phoenix Suns, where were they last time? They were the 13th pick, and that's where they picked up Markieff Morris. And then the Rockets were right after the Suns, and they picked up Marcus Morris. So this is a very interesting draft, because this is where Kawhi Leonard was picked 15th, Vucevic at 16. There's a lot of misplays here in the draft. I mean, that tends to happen all the time. For our coaching staff, we're going to go ahead and keep Byron Scott for now and JB Bickerstaff, and just hire a new head scout. Alright, so let's see what the Rockets do here at #1. They pick up Kawhi Leonard. Wow. So, I mean, this game is definitely going to make more sense, like, when it comes to the draft order. But the whole league is now going to just be completely changed. There's going to be no San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi. Wow, man, this is going to be interesting. #2, Klay Thompson. Okay. So we may even get to pick Kyrie at 4, as long as the Timberwolves do not snake us here. Okay, alright, spoke too soon. We're going to try to trade for him and just let, they can do whatever they want with that 4th pick. We're going to try to take advantage of having this pick as well. Alongside getting Kyrie, we're going to try to get rid of Baron Davis's contract. He's 32 years old. Averaged 13 points a game for 6 assists, not bad. But he does have a long-term deal, and I don't really want to have that on the roster, especially heading into 35. I don't even remember what Baron Davis was doing at that point, so hopefully they accept this. No trade override. They do a counter. They want a 2nd and give up Luke Ridnour. I will take that. If we take a look at this draft, man, Kawhi, of course, goes to the Rockets. Clay is going to be on the Suns. Kyrie, of course, we traded for. Kemba Walker ended up going to Minnesota. Where is, like, Jimmy Butler to the Celtics. Vice Harris, the Nets. Where is Vucevic? Tristan Thompson on the Knicks. Boost, 17th, goes to the Celtics as well. So the Celtics get Jimmy Butler and Vucevic. That's going to be something to look out for. So before we get into a stack free agency, we have 64 mil in cap space. Now, I think we can even make a little bit more on that. So we're going to try to trade Antoine Jameson, and I think we're going to package him with Daniel Gibson because we want to get rid of these long-term deals. Antoine, you know, already past his prime for sure. Averaged 16 points a game for us. I think he was a leading scorer along with 7 rebounds. So not bad. So I definitely think we can get some value out of Antoine. Then Daniel Gibson, you know, 3-point shooter, booby himself, averaged 8 points a game. Didn't shoot too well in that season, so we're gonna definitely try to trade him and Antoine and see what we can get. So there weren't too many good offers for these guys, but we can get 2 first-round picks for them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Kind of just clearing cap space. One from OKC and one from Atlanta. So maybe I can throw in a second, just because Antoine's worth a little bit more. Just throw that in there. There you go. All right, so we got a stack free agency this year. Right now, the big name is LeBron James. He declines his player options, so he'll probably go back to Miami. Oh my God, he might go to the Lakers. Miami's only offering him a 2-year deal, but like who knows what he's gonna do. Chris Paul, this is the year he goes to the Clippers, and then Lob City becomes a thing. Getting a lot of offers to see if the Pelicans, they gave him the max, so we're gonna leave Chris Paul alone. Blake Griffin. We can break up that Lob City core from the bat. No one's really offering him too crazy of a contract. And we have 80 million cap space. So I think Blake Griffin at 22 is a no question here. No brainer at all. We'll offer him a deal. 28 mil a year is not bad. Hopefully he does want to come to Cleveland, as we have a chance. We still have so much cap space. I think we can go ahead and even sign Danny Granger, bro, from Indiana. Averaging 22 points in Indiana at that point. Definitely an all-out scorer. Only 28 years of age. No offers. I think maybe not that much money. We're going to go ahead and offer him a long-term deal as well. So if we can pick up Blake Griffin and Danny Granger, I think we'll be looking pretty right now. Alongside Kyrie as well. So we're also going to, so since that didn't work out for Wesley Matthews, we're going to try to get Swaggy P, a 25-year-old Swaggy P. He wants a 3-year deal. Probably just have to give him what he wants, right? Because he's already getting an offer from another team. He's getting an offer from the Timberwolves, so we'll have to just give him what he wants. Swaggy P hopefully signs on that deal. Then we just need to fill out our bench, to be honest. We have so much cap space, bro. We can get a Sean Marion off the bench. We can get Boozer, Paul Millsap. Holy, we got options right now. We're also going to offer 6th man of the year, Lamar Odom, who's only getting 1 offer from the Celtics, and it's disrespectful. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a long-term deal. I don't know why. Like, there's so many good players left on the board. People are lacking. We're going to bring this down just a bit. We will do that 4-year deal for him. Lamar Odom, not bad. Maybe a center, Tyrese Thomas at 24. A+ potential. Why not, bro? Fits our chemistry well. Give him exactly what he wants. Let's sign these guys, bro. Let's make sure we get them. Danny Granger agrees. Nick Young, Lamar Odom, and Tyrese Thomas. Let's just make sure they do actually sign before we make any other moves. Let's head into day 3 as we got him. And we still have 36 million cap. We can make a super team right now, bro. John Wall's still on the board. Why not? Let's go after Hedo Turkoglu, man. Give him a 3-year deal. We got money for days. We need maybe one more shooting guard. Bring in VC wants 15 mil. That's a lot. That is a lot, my friend. Ron Blair. Man, there's some names in here, bro. I haven't heard. Jamal Crawford. There we go. We're gonna bring him in, and I think that's gonna be the end of it. So Hedo does sign with us. Jamal. There we go. Oh, that's Jordan Crawford. Alright, so this is going to be our roster heading to our first official year. We got Kyrie Irving starting at point. Hopefully we can get him to win the Rookie of the Year. We're going to give him 37 minutes just in case. Swaggy P is going to be the starting 2 guard. Danny Granger, JJ Hickson, Tyrese Thomas. Then we got Lamar Odom as our 6th man. Hedo Turkoglu, Jordan Crawford, Luke Ridnour, and Anderson Varejao. So not a bad roster, to be honest. If Kyrie can come into his own, we'll be looking good. Alright, so it's mid-season right now. We're 20-20, and we get an offer from the Clippers for DeAndre Jordan and Lamar Odom here. Now, Lamar Odom, reigning 6th man of the year. He is 31, and we did sign him to a 4-year deal. So, I mean, I doubt we're really going to do anything with him when it comes to those years. And I feel like he's going to regress a lot more because he did already after just signing him. So I think this only makes sense. This is a 24-year-old DeAndre Jordan. We all know what he turns into. One of the elite defending big men. Alley-oop, you know, rim running big men in the league. So we can even break up that Lob City life. So we're going to do this trade. DeAndre, welcome to the team. We have another trade here for Hedo Turkoglu and a first-round pick. Now again, like I was saying, we are a real rebuilding team. We signed Hedo to a long-term deal. This kind of works out in our favor because he's an older player. He's not really doing too much this, I don't think. 9 points a game. And we had a top 3 protected. So I doubt Chicago was going to be that bad with D Rose. And we also get a second. So right now I'm all about bringing in young talent and assets. So we'll do this trade as well. Now that only leaves me to worry about our center position because we got 3 centers at the moment. We could maybe move Varejao out to the 4. See what that does for his overall. And if not, oh, he goes up. Why not? Why freaking not? So now after doing that, let's fix up our rotations. So there we have it. We're gonna have Kyrie, Nick Young still, Danny Granger. Now we're just gonna start Varejao at the 4. And then we'll have Jordan Crawford off the bench as our 6th man and DJ as our 7th man. We have another midseason trade here, man. Luke Ridnour, Anthony Johnson for another first-round pick. We're going to just do this, like I was saying earlier, we want to acquire as many picks as we can. It's because this is a throwback rebuild. We know what to expect in these drafts, so we can definitely take advantage of that. Luke Ridnour does have some value at 30. Not doing too well for us off the bench. But we get a first round pick out of it. I cannot complain. So now after doing that trade, we can use the Atlanta Hawks pick that we had, bring in Jermaine Marion and a top 10 protected first round pick for the Cavs for J.R. Smith. Now I know this may, 2 first round picks for J.R. Smith isn't the best move here really, but I need a shooting guard or even a guard in general. So we can bring in J.R. Smith and then go ahead and move Jordan Crawford, who's actually been balling out. We can move him to the backup point position. And this way we take care of that roster rotation problem that we have. So J.R. Swish at 27, I'm not mad of it. So we're going to go ahead and do that trade. So we end the season with a 48-34 record, which is hopefully enough to make us get into the playoffs this year. But Dwight Howard is your 2012 MVP, 27 points a game, almost 20 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. He's playing out of his mind in Orlando, which makes sense. He was playing, this is his peak point. Casey Hall. What? Bro, can I override to make this Kyrie? I'm pissed. Casey Hall is your rookie of the year. I don't understand how that's possible. Darren Williams, 6th man of the year in Portland. Dwight Howard is defensive player as well. Johnny Flynn, most improved in Milwaukee. And then Stan Van Gundy, coach of the year for probably Orlando. I think this is broken, bro. We did not even get Kyrie on all rookie first team. I think it's only players that legit, like, they probably saw that he has stats from before and didn't count him as a rookie. So I think that's broken, but he for sure probably would have won the rookie of the year. Take a look at our stats before we get into the playoffs. See how our team did. Kyrie, yeah, no, he would have for sure won. He averaged 25 points a game, 5 assists and a steal. Great numbers by him. 47% from the field, 36% from deep, not bad. Danny Granger behind him with 18 points a game, not bad as well. Almost 50% from the field, 42% from 3, so that's really great numbers. Swaggy P with 14 a game, J.R. Smith with 10. We have a lot of buckets out here. We have a lot of really like scoring type guards on this team. Round 1 though, we are a 6th seed in this year's playoffs, going up against, of course, LeBron James. Wait a minute. Where is LeBron? Did I not even check? Did he go to the Lakers, bro? He went to the... Oh. So LeBron decided to go and join Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol, and them Lakers. And Andrew Bynum. Oh my gosh, coming off of a championship. They have Mario Chalmers, D Wade still there. They brought in Sean Marion, Chris Bosh, Ildrunas Ilgauskas, Ramon Sessions, Metta World Peace, Udonis, Mike Miller, Eddie House, James Jones. Man, that's crazy. We could actually upset here. We're going to simulate the round though. See how we do in these playoffs. They take game 1, they take game 2, probably at home, and they steal one on the road as we get swept. Even without LeBron, the Heat still end up sweeping us. Wow, is the Lakers going to get upset game 7? Oh, no surprise here. LeBron versus his old team, as the Lakers are going to end up winning this, bro. Yep, 6 games. LeBron James, back-to-back NBA champion, back-to-back Finals MVP, and his whole career is on a completely different path right now. Alright, so we're projected to get the 7th pick here from the Milwaukee Bucks. I think that's a top 3 protected pick, unless I'm thinking of something else. Let's see how we do here. As where are we? Holy crap, I can't find our name. Oh, we lost that pick. Maybe it was a top 10 protected pick. So taking a look at how the draft went this season, man. AD goes to the Wizards, Dame goes to the Pacers, Bradley Beal to the Hawks, Draymond to the Kings, Barnes to the Suns. Man, a lot of things are changing. I can't even keep up at this point. So for pending options this season, we're going to go ahead and pick up JJ Hickson. I know they would have traded him a long time ago, but for 1.73, he's still in his rookie deal. So, I mean, why not? He's not doing the best, but he's definitely a role player off the bench for us. So it's a definite stack class for the free agency this year. We got D Wade, Dirk, Joe Johnson, Amari Stoudemire, Rondo, LaMarcus Aldridge, a lot of big names. James Harden, 23-year-old James Harden. Amari has 0 offers at the moment. Now, if I think about it, Amari's 29. Power forward would be... Oh man, this is tough. We don't need a 2-guard necessarily because we got a young Swaggy P. And if we can develop him nicely, we don't even really need like a D Wade or a Joe Johnson. We do need a point guard, because Kyrie is our starting point guard. We don't need a starting point guard necessarily in Rondo. So let's go for Amari here. He wants 25 mil. We'll lower that down to that. Long-term deal, 91 overall. I mean, we can always trade him if anything happens. But Amari probably going to sign with us. And that's probably going to be it for free agency, because we don't have much after that. We probably have 4 mil to get someone. Looks like we are going to get Amari Stoudemire on the squad. So D Wade goes to the Thunder with Kevin Durant. Rondo goes back to the Celtics on a 4-year deal. Marcus Aldridge back to the Blazers. Rudy Gay to the Timberwolves. Manu to the Miami Heat. Serge to the Mavericks. James Harden to the Spurs. Man, this league it's like a full-on fantasy draft at this point. So after that eventful free agency, we're going to go ahead and make one more move before the end of this. Tyrese Thomas and Jordan Crawford. Now we have J.R. Smith and Nick Young on the team, so we don't really need another shooting guard, especially since we brought in Luke Ridnour. Crawford just doesn't have a place in a rotation, and at 22 he still got value, so we're going to trade him. Tyrese Thomas, definitely making a lot of money, and he's not making enough stats to make that kind of money. So 8 rebounds a game, you can definitely take that somewhere else, because we can bring in Kendrick Perkins at 28, who gets almost the same amount of rebounds. He'll come off the bench for us, and we also get a first-round pick, because I don't think we're fully at that point where we can win a championship, but at least this way we'll have cap space for next season. So we're going to do that trade, bring in Kendrick Perkins from the Thunder, who are pretty much stacked at this point. They got Westbrook, D Wade, and Kevin Durant, so anything we can do to get rid of, someone off that roster will be beneficial to us. So welcome, Kendrick. We also got one more move to make here. Anderson Varejao. We have a pretty deep big man rotation at the moment, and he is on his last year, and he's 30 years old. So Varejao, 5 points a game, 6 rebounds, not bad. We're gonna give up a second in Varejao for Evan Turner at 24 and another first-round pick. We cannot, you can't lose when you're bringing in more first-round picks, even though it is top 10 protected. Evan Turner can definitely be a wing rotation for us because we have nobody to back up Danny Granger. That's really it. It's just for the rotation here, and we get a first, so I'm not mad at it. We're going to do that trade. And take a look at our progression, man. It is looking great. We got Amari Stoudemire, who's happy. Danny Granger goes up. Swaggy P goes up too. Kyrie's at an 84. DJ. AJ Hickson. This squad is looking good so far. Alright, so we have 2 training camps this season. We're going to send Mr. Amari Stoudemire to conditioning, just to get his stamina up just a bit over 90. Not bad. And then we're going to send Danny Granger to Basketball 101 just to get his IQ up a bit. Just so, you know, he can make better plays on the offensive end. And so heading into year number 2 officially, we got Kyrie Irving starting, of course. Swaggy P, Danny Granger, and Amari Stoudemire, with Kendrick Perkins starting at center. So this is a whole new lineup. We're looking great so far. We have a new star in Amari Stoudemire. And then we got DJ off the bench, J.R. Smith, J.J. Hickson, and Luke Ridnour. And then we can even throw in Evan if we want eventually. But for now, we'll leave the roster the way it is. I will see you guys at trade deadline or at the end of the season. So we had an amazing year in year 3. We went 65-17. Things are looking up for us, but LeBron wins another MVP. This time he's just in the Lakers jersey a little bit too early. Archie Simmons, like I said, these are all generated players. Ron Butler though, 6th man of the year in Dallas. Then we got Dwight Howard, defensive player of the year, back to back. Juwan Wright, most improved, and then Byron Scott of our team wins coach of the year. So that's always a good sign. So this season we are a #1 seed in the league, so I am pretty damn happy about how that turned out, and we are facing Indiana in round 1. But before we get into the playoffs, again I want to see what our stats are looking like this season, as Kyrie is balling out. 23 points a game, 6 assists, 48% from the field. He brought his 3-point percentage up as well, so like I said, man, only 21. It's only the beginning. Amari Stoudemire though comes in with 21 points a game, almost 8 rebounds. And he was shooting 57% from the field, so great numbers for him. Danny Granger with 19, 48% from field. Swaggy P with 14, 11 for JR. Great numbers for the whole team, and I think we finally found the roster that will push us over the top here. Going up against Indiana though, they have Dame Lillard. Oh my gosh, Paul George, Jay Crowder, Dirk, Roy Hibbert. Oh my lord. Could you imagine that team? If it was all prime players, like prime Dame, prime Paul George, prime Dirk. This is pretty much prime Dirk almost. Roy Hibbert. Got Brandon Rush off the bench, Ed Davis, Dunleavy, Jordan Farmar, TJ Ford, Chris Birdman Anderson, Tony Allen. Decent team. It's a really good 8th seed. Let's hopefully take them out though real quick, because we had a great season. I would hate to go out to a team like that. We go up 2-0, 3-0. Should be a wrap as we sweep the Indiana Pacers to go on to face the Atlanta Hawks. So these guys, if I can remember, Joe Johnson and all them. Brandon Jennings is here. They probably drafted him. Undrafted Brandon Jennings. Oh, I messed up. Damn. Bradley Beal's here. Michael Beasley, Josh Smith, Al Horford. This is a great team. I mean, the bench is kind of ass. FK Udo, Matt Bonner, Mike Bibby, Daniel Gibson, JJ, Jody Meeks, Antoine. Yeah, I see it. It's a solid squad. But I mean, we shouldn't have any problems here. We go up, we sweep them. Never mind. Going up against the Bulls here in round 2. That's probably D Rose and the Bulls, and it's gonna be Portland and the Lakers. D Rose, Wes Matthews, Luol Deng, Andre Blatch, and Joakim Noah. So D Rose alone is a 99, bro. This guy is averaging 24 points in these playoffs, almost 9 assists. So definitely going to be a tough matchup for Kyrie, especially since he doesn't play defense. So if it was a team to take us out, I think this is going to be the team. So we're going to simulate. Don't want to do simcast. We'll simulate, see how we do. We go down 2-0 off rip. Don't want to play the game. What am I doing? We go down 2-zip real fast. Game 1, Danny Granger with 24, 22, and 22 for Nick Young and Kyrie. It's just D Rose. We have no one to guard him at this point. Game 2, D Rose again with 29, Kyrie 26, Amari 26, and 13. We need to maybe change some things up here. Let's see if that game plan helped us out. We're gonna put Swaggy P guarding D Rose. Maybe that should give us a bit of a buffer from him scoring so much. It's a close series as they win in 6 games. We can't stop D Rose, bro. It's inevitable. Not looking good. We're down 3-0 on the road. D Rose is too much for us, bro. Kyrie, damn it, bro. No defense. If we put Swaggy, it didn't work out. But it's going to be the Bulls in the finals here going up against the Blazers. See how this turns out. Can D Rose get that championship? Oh, no way. They blew a 3-1 lead. Chris Paul and the Blazers. So this season we are projected to get the 4th and the 9th pick in this year's draft, and they're both from the Bucks and the Clippers. So I just want to go through this to make sure we do actually get those players or those picks, because I may package them for another player. I don't know. We don't really need any draft picks at this point. I'm really hoping though it's not a top 10 protected pick, because I think it might be. But we do get the 9th pick. That's a lock. Oh wow, we dropped to 6. But we're gonna go ahead and package these two like I was saying, because we don't really need any young prospects at the moment. And I came across this deal for Al Jefferson, man. That's another throwback name. 25 points a game, 13 rebounds. Absolute monster. I mean, for 2 picks, I'm not mad at it because DeAndre Jordan is going to be a free agent this season. We need to secure a center, so I'm going to do that trade. No doubt about it. So here are pending options. Of course, we're going to bring back Kyrie Irving. No question about it there. JJ Hickson now, still a cheap deal. I mean, I don't see why not. He can be a solid backup for us at the 4th position, so I'm fine with that. This year's free agency, probably going to be Melo, David West. Not a crazy free agency. So I'm kind of happy that we went ahead and locked in Al Jefferson when we could. So right now we have 3 free agents this season, and I don't think we're going to make any other moves other than bringing back DJ and J.R. Smith. Now, Kendrick Perkins, you know, he's 29. Averaged 10 rebounds. Holy crap. That's better than DJ. I mean, DeAndre Jordan's only 25, but like, holy crap, Perkins went off. We'll give DJ his 10 mil per year for your deal. Lock him up for a minute. And then J.R. Smith at 28, 8 mil. I'm not mad at it. What we are going to do this season, we're going to send Nick Young to untapped potential. He just hit 25, so we'll get his potential up as high as we possibly can. We'll just send him to conditioning again, just to keep his stamina up at 30. I don't know why he's going down, but we'll keep that stamina up above 90. Alright, so this is going to be our lineup heading into our final season. We got Kyrie Irving, who's already a 90, Nick Young, Danny Granger, Mari Stoudemire, Al Jefferson. Thank God we don't have injuries, because we have some of the most injury-prone players in the league on the same team right now. And we got J.R. Smith off the bench, DeAndre Jordan, Evan Turner, and J.J. Hickson. So, not a bad lineup. For sure contending. I will see you guys at either the trade deadline or in the playoffs. Okay, so I lied. We are going to make a trade here. We're going to trade Glenn Marshall and Luke Ridnour for Kirk Hinrich and Davis Bertans. Now, this is a young 21-year-old Davis Bertans, so it's kind of for the future. But Kirk Hinrich, we need a backup point guard that can help out Kyrie Irving. So he's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists over in LA land right now. Luke Ridnour has not even played a minute in the last 2 seasons. So, I mean, we're going to just use his value at 32 to bring him in. I know he is a bit pricey, but we need help on the bench depth, especially heading into the playoffs this year. So, hopefully this helps us. Hopefully this doesn't, mess up our chemistry too much as it drops it down 1%. That's not bad. Okay, so at the end of the season, Chris Paul is your MVP in Portland. 28 points a game, 11 assists, insane numbers for him. Darren Williams is your 6th man in Portland as well, so that team seems pretty stacked. Then we got Dwight Howard with a back-to-back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Calvin Lowry, Most Improved, and Byron Scott, back-to-back Coach of the Years. This time it's our year, man. We went 61-21. I don't want to hear it. Alright, so before we get into our final playoff run, let's see how we did stat-wise, as Kyrie's still leading us in scoring. 7 assists for him this season. 46% from the field and 37% from three-point land. Not bad. Mari Stoudemire, 19-6. He can get his rebounds up just a little bit, and same with his blocks. But he is a scorer, so he's doing solid. Al Jefferson came in the season 16 points and 13 rebounds. So this guy is beasting on the boards. That's a major key for us heading into the playoffs. Also averaging 1.5 blocks. Then we got Danny Granger with 15, 11 for JR, 11 for Nick Young, and the rest of them. So we are a 2 seed this season going up against the Philadelphia 76ers, who have Drew Holiday, Lou Will, Andre Iguodala, David Lee, and Spencer Hawes. Not a crazy lineup. I'm not too scared about this, to be honest. They got Rodney Stuckey off the bench, Elton Brand, Lance Stevenson. Yeah, Asia. That's out to T-Mac. Holy crap. Shouldn't be a problem though. Should not be an issue here at all. We go up 2-0, winning our first 2 home games there. We steal one on the road, going 3 up as they win one at home. Oh god, please. Can we end this? Thank you. Oh my, that should not have gone that far. That should not have gone that far. We're facing Brooklyn though in round number 2. They got Dennis Schroeder, Tony Douglas, Judd Hughes, Kenneth Farid, and Brook Lopez. So not even close, bro. Tobias and Kenneth off the bench is not bad. Josh Childress. Yo, some of these names are like throwbacks to NBA Live days, man. Let's simulate this round. Should not be an issue as I'm talking too soon. We go up 2-1, 2-2. It's a rough series for us this playoff, but we are advancing to the conference finals to, of course, face D Rose and those Bulls, man. God damn. Thought at least someone could knock them off, like Dwight and them. They brought in Marc Gasol as well. Oh man. Let's start the game plan early for D Rose. Maybe we'll put JR on him this season instead of Nick Young, and we'll see how that does. Alright, we're gonna simcast each game because this is a rivalry matchup here, man. D Rose cannot be the guy that stops us from winning, as game 1 is a barn burner in the beginning, but Al Jefferson comes out with 24 and 15, and D Rose 24. That's not bad. So heading into game number 2, hopefully we can win both of our games at home. That would be big, and that's got to be a crucial point for us winning the championship, as Kyrie leads us to another dub here at home. This is where it's going to start getting tricky. I mean, we're keeping D Rose under 30 points a game, which is very key. But if we can win at home, I mean on the road, oh man. Ooh, it's going to be a tough series. D Rose goes off for 31 that game. 25 for Andre Blatch as well. Kyrie with 31 and 11. So good game from both of them. We just got to stop D Rose once on the road here to give us a shot. As there we go. Yes, sir. Swaggy P with 18. Low scoring game for our team. D Rose still had 32 points. But we managed to win on the road, which is huge for us because we do have home court advantage. So 1 win away from making the finals. The Cavaliers. There it is, man. We're blowing them out the water. We dominate there. Swaggy P comes up 2 big games as we are in the NBA Finals without LeBron James. And it looks like we're going to be facing the Dallas Mavericks. Whoa, whoa. Just jumped into the sim and we're already up 2-0. They got Raymond Felton, Caron Butler, Travis Outlaw Surge, and Joakim Noah. No wonder. No surprise here why they're losing. They don't have Dirk. Bro. Let me simcast. I want to jump in and play with this team a little bit. Oh my god, we're blowing these guys out. Holy crap. Let's jump in. Actually, they'll probably have our bench in. Let's just get the championship, man. Continue the sim as your Cavaliers are the NBA champions here in 2013. That's without LeBron. That's just strictly, oh wow, Al Jefferson, Finals MVP, 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks a game. He was the key to it all, I guess. He was the one player that took us over the top, and we had a pretty dominant run here in the playoffs. And honestly, I could keep going, to be honest. Like, I will keep going. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this, because we can keep getting new draft class and going on and on. We have 5 90s on the roster, and I definitely think we can win one more. So leave a comment if you want to see a continuation of this rebuild. Also leave a comment if you want to see anything else, another team, another idea, video idea. Let me know. I will probably do it. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy this. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.